Thank you, Veda, and of course, let me first of all extend to each of you a very warm welcome from all of us at the Sci-Fi team who've been organizing this. Let me acknowledge the presence of His Excellency Ilyas El Omari, President Regional Council of Tangier Tetuan Al Hoceima, and of course the Excellency Moulay Hafid Al Alami, Minister of Industry, Investments, Trade and Digital Economy. Both of them have been patrons and pillars to make this effort possible. And a special mention to the Chairman of Observer Research Foundation, who I must tell you all has visited Morocco 4 times in the last 8 months. And his determination to make this happen has been one of the key factors for CyFyAfrica to materialize. As the chair of Sci-Fi since the last 5 years, when it was first conceived in 2013, I have normally sought out a dynamic leader for each of the editions we have hosted, one who would lend new ideas, new energy, and new flavors to what we have been meaning to do. This year, I am pleased that I was able to meet and work with the extraordinary Asma Gramish. Is Asma in the room somewhere? If she is not, you will find her. She's everywhere. But Asma Gramish was someone who has shaped, designed, and has been an equal partner in this effort. And I must mention that any missteps and shortcomings are to my account alone. Thank you to Asma and her team for being there, and Asma for being a leader and a dreamer. Now, the platform was originally created as a space where new and excluded voices could be heard, particularly from the emerging world, from the developing world. It was a venue to encourage these voices to influence global debates. It was also an endeavor to create capacities of all communities and people to engage with this domain that will change our lives forever, surely. It is thus vital, and indeed it is natural, to make sure that we are able to locate these debates in Africa, which, as the Minister mentioned yesterday, is the cradle of civilization. The continent that incubated human life as we know it will also be the geography that will influence the human and machine age and the norms that will define singularity, a moment when synthetic and organic intelligence will be indistinguishable. African voices will have to play a crucial role, and African voices must be heard. Today, Sci-Fi is not creating a conversation in Africa, but in many ways, this platform is coming home to the continent where resolution await many debates provoked in other regions of the world. Africa, in each of its communities and countries, will play a seminal role in defining the future for all of us. And in Africa, there could be no better partner than Morocco, a proud civilization, a frontier country, occupying a special place where tradition blends with modernity, the developed world engages with the emerging world, and where diversity of cultures all create a fulfilling flavor of reality, much like the internet. In many ways, this partnership between institutions in India and Morocco is natural. We hold similar worldviews, albeit in different parts of the world. We share similar histories and motivations. We have similar intentions, and both of us seek a fair and equitable world that benefits all of us. We negotiate and resolve diversity while keeping our differences intact. We at ORF are proud to partner with the Regional Council of Tangier Tetuan Al Hoceima and the Ministry of Industry, Investment, Trade and Digital Economy in hosting this conference. We are humbled and honored that this conference is being held under the high patronage of the King Mohammed VI, and we are very grateful to the people of Morocco for the warm welcome they have accorded all of us. This effort is essentially designed around 6 pillars that would include access and connectivity, digital inclusion, security, innovation, trade, and society. We look forward to rich discussions over the next 2 days on each of these, and we are confident that this platform will be able to incubate new ideas, but moreover, it will create new friendships and new partnerships that will serve different purposes with much larger objectives after the conference is ended. Before I invite our first dignitary to deliver the opening address, I would also like to extend a special thank you to Manar Mehraz and her team at the Council who have worked tirelessly, and Bushra Amari and her team, without whom this would not be possible. And finally, let me acknowledge my co-curators of this conference, Megan Kress, Danielle Kayambe, Sonali Mitra, and Bed Beasa Mohanty, who you will see on the mic regularly, giving you housekeeping announcements. Most of you already know them, and most of you know that they are responsible for you reaching here safely. A special mention and thanks to Ineke Buskin, who has been smiling at me since this morning. She has been a motivator for us being here, and she has worked hard to create a special session that will conclude these 2 days of proceedings. So thank you, Ineke, for your effort, and we look forward to your leadership in the days ahead. These were just some thoughts and ideas on Sci-Fi and the people behind them. Let me again welcome all of you. And with this, let me first invite the Honorable Ilyas El Olamari, President of the Regional Council of Tangier, Tetua Al Hasima, to deliver the opening address. Sir, over to you.